About 1 in 36 children has been identified with autism spectrum disorder, according to estimates from the Centers for Disease Control. World Autism Month is about acting and advocating for those on the spectrum and celebrating our differences. To learn more about local efforts, we are live with parent and advocate Beth Robinson, along with board-certified behavior analysts Erica Guidry and Erica Thomas Hill, the Ericas. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
So Beth, we were just talking a moment ago for parents with children who have autism. Let's just talk about how you first determined that your child had autism.
Sure. So at around 15, 16 months, we noticed that he kind of regressed and stopped meeting milestones, and that he really didn't have a lot of words. So we took it to our pediatrician. She recommended we get an evaluation because early intervention is key to helping kids like Sawyer be successful. So we got that diagnosis, immediately started early intervention to address those missed milestones.
And how did that feel as a parent?
It's scary. You don't know what to expect. That was when he was, you know, a baby. He's 8 now, and I still have those feelings. He doesn't speak. He has a lot of challenges, but it can be an isolating life. Like friends you had and you thought you would always have aren't there because you have to change your whole way of living when you have an autistic son or child.
Okay, and so let's talk with you, Ms. Guidry. You have helped to build a sense of community. Let's talk about how you met and how this is working right now.
Yeah, so me and Beth met about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, just in the field of service. And I joined the field with just a goal of helping. Within my family, I have a family member who had a learning disability that I was around a lot as a kid, and so that's, I think, where my drive came from. But it was really like propelled when I got in the field, because I just saw how much more that kind of can be done. And to promote it, I guess you can say, in the community, I just saw the disconnect of, the children in my world and then the real world. And so I just wanted to do whatever I could to partner with families to see, what do you need, what would you like to see done, and not just try to work towards that goal.
And speaking of community, Ms. Thomas Hill, let's talk about, you're having a jamboree because you want to make sure that the Sawyers of the world have that safe space. Let's talk about that.
So it offers families an opportunity to kind of come out, enjoy festivities, activities, and different environments and different things that they may not be able to do in other settings that the community may have. At these events, we have other certified specialists that are there who are able to help, so the parents can kind of sit back and kind of relax and watch their kids enjoy these moments, see them engaging with other kids, see them engaging with other adults. And this may be sometimes things that they don't get to see in other environments, so it offers them an opportunity to kind of just relax, see their kids having fun, and enjoy themselves.
And so it's going to be 3 hours in Germantown, and you're going to have the jamboree.
Yes.
And if you could talk about just that feeling of knowing that you're going to have this space, but also some of the things that people don't understand and need to understand about this.
Sure. So having a Sawyer, there's a lot of challenges in just everyday life. Going to the grocery store, being able to attend birthday parties, baseball games, such as that. So being able to go out into a space where you know that he's going to be safe, he's going to have fun that he couldn't have at other places, because you're hyper aware of him being different and worried about his safety. Being able to go to these events, this is the second one that we've been to, gives us just a sense of peace, and being able to watch him and his siblings play together in a public setting with other children like them, and also getting to talk to other parents who have the same struggles that I've had, and that and networking and providing resources for it's not just for the kids, it's also for the parents.
Right. And is there one thing that you would ask the community or just the world to do to just have the grace for you and your family?
Sure, I think it's just to be kind to people, like just realize that every family looks different, every child looks different, and just because they're not like you doesn't mean that they don't deserve to have the same things that you do. That's a big thing for me.
I wanted to thank you ladies for all coming together to just make the world a better place and to help the Sawyers of the world.